The Klang River was a crucial part of development for our Kuala Lumpur city that we have today. However, as the river helped the city to grow to what it is today, it has slowly been deprived from its original beauty and livelihood of what a river may have been. It can be referred back to the 19th century where you can still see the greeneries surrounding the riverbank, and you can still feel the natural form of a riverine habitat. But when you look at the Klang River for what it is today, after the modernization and urbanization, it is still lacking a lot where it is to be revitalized into the natural beauty of it once was. The River of Life project main objectives were river cleaning, river beautification and master planning, and also river development. However, results were seen that this still lacks in an aspects of focusing on regaining the nature, the life, the once biodiversified river that we should be talking about, and also how the river really integrates into our urban city and our everyday lives. The Foreshore aims to realize an institutional centre that cherishes the river upon its natural form and envisions the better future of riverine integration towards our urban river. We want to raise awareness to the current issues of the river by inviting the people towards the riverbank and also inviting the river itself to the people. There is also to blend the urban river to integrate into the nearby developments to create a harmonious relationship with the riverbanks. For our side, the river is situated right under the Arkley Highway, which gives the opportunity to explore the possibilities of what can be underneath it. To have a relationship with the river experience itself is brought in by creating a man-made pond which causes a downward stream towards the river itself. Between the flow of water, a man-made riverine showcase area is made to showcase what the possibilities of riverine nature may be. Visitors would also be brought to the riverfront where they can interact directly with the river. In cases of high tide or flooding, where the water reaches higher levels, the waterfront and riverine showcase floods and act as a temporary wetland. There is also a bridge designed to connect the two sides of the riverbank for people to come through and go. The main program of the overall building is as a visitor centre, to educate the public guests about the importance of conserving our riverine biodiversity, and to allow them to experience the possibilities of our future urban river, which fully integrates into our daily lives. The form development starts from acknowledging the frontage facing the east direction, or the Jalan Padang, as it ties with the connection bridge to work as an urban connector. A U-shaped form is explored, as it can provide an experiential welcoming plaza, but also a smooth spatial journey experience for the interior visitor centre space. The form then responds to the height difference of the Arkley Highway and the neighbouring residential context. This includes height level differences for the interior spaces itself. Then it is where the architectural structure is developed to express the energetic and liveliness of the building intention of regaining the spirit of the river itself. The enclosures of spaces of the form is finally treated using movable fin louvers to encourage natural ventilation and daylight. The base of the building is explored to develop an urban connection between the architecture and Klang River. The main concept is to bring people to the river and the river to the people, which results in the idea of ramping down our initial open plaza space to the river level, which we then create a semi-wetland space, which can act as a showcase area, a courtyard, and also an open plaza at the same time. The overall floor plan of the visitor centre serves as a flow of actively informing the public, let them interact, and then finally experience of what the future riverine spaces may be. The main zones are according as a learning curve of educating, interacting, and finally experiencing, in which all the spaces flow along with the view of the riverine showcase below. By having movable louvers opening towards northeast direction, which has the most frequent wind speeds, it allows the building to be naturally ventilated and passively cooled. Skylights are also placed in darker interiors to allow for more natural lighting to reach the spaces. As a conclusion, the Foreshore aims to be the urban connector between the people and the Klang River, to revitalize the once liveliness and natural beauty of the river itself. Feel free to visit the Foreshore to be part of the near future today.